Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. If you're watching this video and it's Salah time, please pause it and go pray and come back when you're done. Please check out the description section of this video to support the channel. I'm sure you've all heard about the tragic attack that just happened at a German Christmas market, resulting in 5 people losing their lives, one of whom was a child. When reports first came through that the perpetrator was a Saudi Arabian immigrant, the mainstream media and the far right jumped at the chance to label it an Islamic terror attack. However, when it emerged the Saudi man was an anti-Islam, ex-Muslim and far-right Zionist, the headlines quickly dropped the terror label and just called it a plain old Christmas market attack, with the far-right bigots also quieting down momentarily. Let's call it what it is: an ex-Muslim extremist radicalised by the far-right and Israeli propaganda that committed an act of terror against innocent German civilians. Some of the usual high-profile suspects who were involved in setting up the far-right riots in the UK in 2024, like Nigel Farage, Elon Musk and Andrew Tate, amongst others, were also first off the mark to label the German Christmas market attacker a Muslim. Like I said, a lot of people have backtracked, but in some cases others have desperately doubled down, trying to paint the attacker, a man who is a self-proclaimed Islamophobe, an apostate and a staunch Zionist that supports Israeli expansion in the Middle East, as somehow being Muslim. Andrew Tate, a supposed Muslim himself who kisses the backside of the far right every chance he gets, was one of the people who tried to cover his tracks after it emerged the perpetrator was not Muslim. However, brother Dilly Hussain caught him out by exposing Tate's deleted tweet, where Tate blamed, in his words, radical Islam for Europe not being safe, and that the UAE deals with this type of thing in a stricter manner. Brother Dilly, as you saw, correctly called out how the UAE aid the Israeli regime to spread anti-Muslim propaganda to further humiliate Andrew. But Tate continued with his UAE angle by saying it is safer for Christians there than in Europe. Again, very odd for a Muslim to be so concerned about the safety of Christians before his fellow Muslims. But if the Christmas hat in his profile picture didn't give away his dedication to Christianity through celebrating a holiday of another religion, which is a major sin in Islam, his rhetoric does, as it sounds like that of an undercover Christian. Tate's rage at the horrible attack on the German Christmas market is understandable, as all of us should be angry at such senseless violence. However, the tweets he put out were similar in language to how far-right antagonists talk when blaming Muslims for everything and anything. However, when it came out that the attacker was not Muslim and in fact was a sympathiser of the far right that retweeted the views of genocidal Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, as well as Dutch Islamophobe Geert Wilders, and is followed by the far-right poster boy Tommy Robinson himself, we did not hear a peep out of Andrew Tate. Most Muslims would be first to call out the extremist weirdos in the ex-Muslim community, especially due to the amount of abuse and disrespect they aim at Muslims and Islam, but not Tate. Brother Dilly also took aim at the owner of X, stating that the apostate atheist extremist perpetrator was also a fan of Elon Musk, as well as Tommy Robinson and far-right German political factions. In fact, when the attack first happened, Elon Musk was quick to throw out anti-immigration tweets and voice his support for the German far-right to fix it. But after it emerged that the Christmas market attacker was an ex-Muslim that had legally entered Germany and that supported the same German right-wing political group Musk does, Elon resorted to saying that the mainstream media were lying. Dilly Hussain quite rightly called it Musk's feeble and desperate attempts to prove that he was right by framing the ex-Muslim perpetrator as somehow being a Muslim. Firstly, the mainstream media and Elon Musk are on the same side. They're both Israeli apologists and they both push anti-Muslim propaganda. The reason Elon and the legacy media dislike each other is because they are in a power struggle to become the top dog when it comes to reporting the news. And secondly, here is a tweet from the Christmas market attacker himself agreeing with and defending Elon Musk against a pro-Palestinian account calling for Musk's and Tommy Robinson's arrest. Elon, he 100% looks like one of your boys. But Musk was not having it. He tweeted saying that this ex-Muslim was lying about being an atheist in order to seek asylum in Germany. So Elon Musk is basically implying that the guy is still secretly Muslim, which is irresponsible and disgraceful for someone with such a large platform like he has. Look, no real practicing Muslim would ever say that they have left Islam, or that they hate Islam, or that they are on the same side as the enemies of Islam. It's a ridiculous claim from Musk. But let's hear it from the perpetrator himself.
I work currently in a governmental hospital in Germany. I started my activism to criticize Islam.
The only Arab country from which I did not have an ex-Muslim seeking help until now from me is Oman.
It doesn't get much clearer than that. The far right, the ex-Muslims, the Islamophobes and the pro-Israel headbangers are desperately coping because they have egg on their face due to how badly they wanted this extremist madman to be Muslim in order to confirm their hatred of us as justified. However, what has been confirmed is that it's these soulless Zionists, these online Islamophobes and these internet apostates that are the real extremists. And with the attacker being one of them, the sinister threat these people pose to society could not be more clearer. We need a watch list for these types of people because they are the ones spreading hatred hatred, causing division and acting out terrifying violence against innocent people. Thank you for watching. Make sure to join my free Telegram group via the link in the description, where we as Muslims can speak freely and without censorship about issues like this. And remember to like, subscribe and become a channel member for access to exclusive content. Until next time, inshallah, Jazakallah khair.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allah.